Yeah, you
Oh
lost
boy, do
it.
I
I
have
have
a
no
story
idea
to
what you're
tell
talking
you.
about.
The game
What?
has one.
Hey, here's the funny thing.
The game has
There's-
one.
You two behave. There will be no game playing at my game table.
At all times, you do not think about it.
I will sit here with a muted chat.
We return to the adventuring party.
Okay.
Sneak around. Sneak.
Okay, they're coming.
Run away. Run away.
That's the first time I've just like had fun with a match in a long time.
So we're gonna pick up the day after.
Long rest, everybody.
Yeah, long rest, everybody. Vinthara.
Oh, make it
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What do you do shortly after waking up? Did you share a bedroom with your brother or not?
Sure,
Back
yeah,
home.
probably.
Now, what does your morning routine look like? Why do I feel like you are the only person in this entire party who flosses?
Yeah, I mean, Vinthara would probably wake up, lie in bed for an extra 5 minutes contemplating going back to sleep, and not existing. And then
Hey, Luke.
and then it's sort of like, dragging herself out of bed, getting up, showering, teeth, getting changed, food, that kind of thing.
Wait, hold on. This is it.
Yeah.
This is Sarhorn and Vinthara.
Which one's which?
Vinthara's the tired one.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Actually, you would see Sarkon when you wake up that he's watching out of the window.
She just rolls out of bed, flops onto the floor, and throws a pillow at him.
Just in time.
Little.
I'm gonna get the. I'm gonna go downstairs and prepare the breakfast. Or help Sab do that.
How
He's been
can
the one
you
in
be
charge of that lately.
awake this early?
Well, little sister, your depression
Not
is
that
different
little.
than mine.
Not that little.
You're little enough.
Did you get another pillow thrown at you?
Ow. Well,
next it'll be my fist.
You're what?
Next it will be my fist.
Scary.
She punches him.
Ooh, negative 1d4 damage. You're actually healed from the day.
Like she rolls to her feet and just like slugs you in the shoulder.
He smiles at that and pats you in the head. That things would hurt if you actually got up and worked out, you know?
Joseph, I don't need to work out. But, like, thank you. But also, fuck you. That's. I was pulling my punches.
I know you were.
Yeah.
His mouth. He has a shit-eating grin. I'm sure you were.
Vinthara will fucking just grapple you and try and like. Is Sarhorn ticklish?
Is Sarhorn what?
Ticklish.
A bit, yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah.
She just starts fucking tickling his ribs.
Oh no, we don't. He just falls to the ground. You know that's his actual weakness. That and strong woman.
See, that was me not pulling my punches.
I surrender to the bigger sibling. Now go
Yeah!
get yourself prepared.
Okay. Yeah. I guess go help cook or something. I don't know. I don't know what you do this early in the morning.
What?
I don't know what you do this early in the morning. Is my mic being fucky?
No, we hear you.
No, I am being
Okay.
fucky right now.
Okay.
I get up and I get ready for a day of absolute fuckery. And I work out and I clean myself and get ready for it.
Yep, still can't imagine working out. Could not be me.
Fair enough.
I will be in the bathroom. If anyone dies, don't come
I'll
running
revive
to
them.
me.
Yeah. We'll see.
Cool. If someone does die, again, they shouldn't be. Yeah, yeah. If she like has to stand on like the tippy toes of her hooves to like ruffle his hair.
Okay, you have privilege of the big sibling for one day. Don't abuse it.
I won't make promises I can't keep.
As you where like Saul heads to go help Sab and the other like workers finish up breakfast for everybody. Where will we find Vinthara going? Where does she go this or like 7 in the morning? Like,
Oh, that's so early. So we're in like a tavern, right? I don't
it's
actually
like
know
a
where we're
tavern
staying.
bathhouse. So the accommodations here, there's like a central like Japanese style like hot spring kind of in the middle, right? And then surrounding behind that is a dining room area, and then a courtyard behind it, and there are massage rooms and stuff like that off to either side. And then there's a main like sitting area with the reception. There's stairways that lead down to the kitchen, and then another set past the kitchen that go down to the basement. Next to the stairs that go down are stairs that go up to all the bedrooms and stuff. Like most people
I'm
most of the people that come and visit are just coming for like a day spa, basically.
Yeah. You know what? It's early in the morning. The baths will be quiet. She'll like just trot her way down to the baths to like get, cleaned up and that sort of stuff.
All right. We'll fast forward about 45 minutes. You know, you've been cleaning yourself up, you've been soaking, you've been enjoying the warm water.
Probably had a nap.
You fell asleep. And you woken up to a little piddle paddle noise.
The fuck? She just like cracks open an eye to look towards whatever's causing the noise.
Who's staring you in the eyes? Less than a foot away
There's
from
a
you. There's a
there's
goose.
a what?
A
A
goose.
goose.
A goose. A Canadian goose. Or not a Canadian goose, because like there's no Canada. But the same type of goose as a Canadian goose. There's a goose. It's
Canada
staring-
is everywhere.
It's just staring at you.
Vinthara just stares back. Hi. Quack, quack to you two. Gooses make quacking sound. Was it goose or was that ducks?
It does the flurry thing where it just starts flapping its wings really fucking fast right in your face. just like slapping you with its wings, and then just like flutters up and then lands on top of your head, roosting between your horns.
Oh,
Wow.
You can see who the child that you can see who the child that actually listened to their parent was, because Vinthara is the daughter of a fucking druid.
Wow.
good duck goose thing, and she tries to pat it.
Roll me diplomacy check.
Oh, diplomacy with a goose.
Animal handling, I think
No,
you
it's
mean.
not animal handling. It's diplomacy.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Is this not a goose?
Diplomacy ain't a thing, bro.
Yeah. Persuasion. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
Well, I'm
I
still
figured that was your thing. That was why I was trying to, transfer it over from Ring of Fire to D&D.
Persuasion. So I'm going to use that inspiration to reroll. I only clicked. The reroll was a 23, but for some reason it rolled it 3 times, even though just click. So the one after the 7 was a 23. So I got a 23 in diplomacy.
Nice. It just sort of it just sits on top of your head. You like move to go like kind of like pet it, and it just like kind of like nudges your hand a little bit in like a nice way, but then clearly gets annoyed with being petted and just sits there.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Vinthara's just sitting there. She can't move because she has a goose in her head. What does um uh um um can I? Is there anything magic about this goose?
How would you tell?
Vibes?
Roll me an Arcana check, I guess. I love that answer.
I'm gonna roll my big D20 because roll 20 is being slow.
Is there anything magical about this goose? How would you tell? I don't know. Vibes?
That's a 16.
Not inherently, no. It's a goose.
What do you want?
Uh,
I like
That's
your
not an
final words,
answer.
Magic Goose.
I don't.
uh,
I don't speak
uh,
goose.
uh.
Um.
Vinthara, you know someone who does.
Do you not have speak with animals?
I don't. Why? I don't. That's not a spell I can take.
Don't you have grades in... Oh no, you don't have grades in Druid yet. You just took
No,
grades in
I'm not.
Warlock.
I'm just
I
warlock.
do. I am the one who has grades in Druids.
You hear a very confused,
There's a very distressed Vinthara in the back.
distressed Vinthara call your name.
I look around at the rest of the cooks. I'm like, rise, shrug my shoulders and go towards Vin to see what she's doing
Brother!
and what
There's
is it?
there's a-
What did you
There's
do?
a goose on her head, and she's sitting there,
There is a goose
still
on
as like
The goose looks directly at you, Sarhorn. Huh?
she's stiff as like she's not moving. What do I do?
Give me a second. So I cast speak with animals on myself.
It just keeps quacking at me like a duck,
Yeah,
but I don't think it's a duck.
Understand?
it's not a dog.
Do you understand yet?
I
Do I have to keep yelling it
I
louder? Vinthara just hears
no.
honk, honk.
What is going on?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Finally, someone
Can you
who can
understand me
speak.
now?
It flies off of Vinthara's head when a flurry lands right next to Sarhorn, looks up at him, looks you up and down. You're a
Hello,
druid?
Mr. Goose.
Did you
She's
just assume my gender?
What did he says?
Did you
Can
just
I
assume?
understand?
Did you just assume my gender?
Are you not? Are you not a male?
They lift one leg and look underneath themselves. Don't think so.
Oh, then your voice is coming fucked up through the spell. You sound male. Forgive me.
They look dejected. The one
My name is.
person who can understand me. The one person who can understand me, and they're sexist.
What is going on? It's quacking. It doesn't stop quacking. What is it
Well,
saying?
it's kind of pissed that because I misgendered them. Excuse me. Forgive me for that, Mr. Duck. Forgive me for that, Duck. Good. Forgive me. No, actually, he says, "Forgive me for that, good goose." What can I do
You're
for you?
being sexist towards a goose?
It was accidental, Mintara. Don't be like that.
She splashes you with water.
The duck, the goose also gets splashed, and they like shake it off and look back at you. Stop it!
Oops.
Stop.
That wasn't too. Can you tell
But
the
what's the
goose?
proper way of referencing to you?
Where's the red one?
I say to the goose.
I must enact my vengeance.
Titus,
Yes.
are you there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Your internet fucked
I-
up.
Yeah,
I
okay.
responded.
What did you say?
He said, They said, where's the red one? I must enact my vengeance.
Why?
My vengeance against oath breakers and betrayers. The red one and the blue one going to shit in their beds.
Noble pursuit, I guess. But why are you such a... Why are you the one who seeks justice?
None of your business.
They are my companions, so it is of my business.
You're either going to help me or you're not.
Brother, what's this goose saying now?
Seeking justice against oathbreakers and betrayers. That's what he wants.
How is he
Essentially
going
to
to do that?
shit.
It's oh,
To shit on their bed, on the bed of Sabanrab and... They want to shit on the bed of Sabanrab and of Levki.
Sabanrab? What's that? Which one is that?
Oh, the blue one?
The other
isn't
blue
that
one.
two blue people? You
Fair
mean?
enough.
Oh,
Jurgen?
I think so.
The water one.
Yes. Water and fire. They hate each other, and I hate both of them.
Would it be fair that the people who are not them suffer for the mistakes, because the blue one shares bed with someone.
He also deserves it.
how much of this conversation am I understanding?
And whatever Sarhorn says. The rest of us is quacking.
Brother,
Honestly,
Vinthara's got that
yes,
scheming look on her face.
yes.
So you're telling me, from what I can gather, this goose wants to shit in the bed of Levki and Jurgen?
Yeah. And Levki.
Fuck it, yeah, I'm down to help.
Yes.
You surely understand my sister. Yeah.
Yes,
Perfect.
the golden
Okay,
one.
yep.
The golden one. You are chosen. Great hero.
Vinthara just gets up and like throws on like her I guess her clothes and like ties her hair up
Well,
and like cracks her knuckles.
I cannot regain my old form until I have taken my proper revenge. This is a start. This is a good start. I pecked him real good back at the city.
so you are the same goose that we saw before. You like my food.
Yes, your food was very good. I remember that you are helpful but stupid. Your sister is not helpful but smarter.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What did the goose just say?
He called you. The goose called you unhelpful, and doesn't say anything else.
I'm plenty helpful. Look. Does this goose want me to help it shit in the bed of Levki and
It's
Jurgen?
her.
Her? Well, I can't. I look
Yeah.
at the goose and go, I can't speak goose.
It's saying that it's a her. That is a she.
Oh. Could you ask her their name or her name?
What's your name, Mrs. Goose?
Oh God. Oh God. Hold on. Give me a second.
Titus, it's a talking goose. You should have thought of this before.
Yeah. No. Anyway, no. They just say none of your business. You can just.
Are
call me
we?
Goose
We are.
again.
We are aiding you in your vengeance. We have to have at least something of information, don't you think?
Goose. The goose.
Very well. She calls herself the goose, and I guess that's
No,
the
the
best we're gonna take
goose.
out of her.
So
I don't know.
she also okay. Do I know what room Levki and Jurgen are sleeping in?
They're in different rooms, but yeah.
Yeah. I like off the top of my head, who is a deeper sleeper?
Levki. Jurgen might be awake at this point.
Okay. We'll go do Levki first.
Yeah.
Come on, the goose. Let's go get your revenge.
Levki is currently Levki. Have Levki and Phyra moved into the same room yet?
Up to okay.
Good question.
They had the snuggle pile after the certain chaos.
That was my family is doing this too, so I hope you understand. I will drop in the time of a hat.
So yeah, I
comes
guess
to that.
they're in the same room.
Wonderful. So
I'm scared now.
Fireball. Oh look, we have roasted goose for breakfast.
Ooh.
Vinthara will like sort of bend down so the goose can get back onto her in between her horns.
they hop down quietly. Like you open the door to Phyra and Levki's room very slowly as the duck waddles in. They're both still sleeping. Both of you roll me perception checks with a -4. Because you're sleeping.
Wouldn't it just be disadvantage and not negative ball?
Oh yeah, disadvantage. With disadvantage.
We're not playing Ring of Fire, mate.
Stop. I know. Unfortunately.
It doesn't have to be with disadvantage.
18.
Okay. And Levki?
That goose better have some fucking stealth.
11.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Do we need to roll stealth?
Phyra, you wake up.
Okay.
and
If I was
you
just going to slowly peek her eye open, where
you slowly open your eye.
it looks like her eyes are still closed, but she can see just enough.
And you see a goose. The goose. Waddle into the room.
Fucker.
Waddle into the room. Hop onto the bed next to Levki as he's sleeping. Hop onto the headboard so he's above Levki.
Hold on, if he's gonna shit on him, Phyra's just gonna burst up and grab the goose.
No. Let it happen.
It would be so much funnier.
Lord, do you have hold person?
Do I?
Yes.
Law. High or low?
Hi.
I asked Law.
Don't do this to me.
Yeah, the bisexual, biromantic.
I don't have hold person. Fuck.
No, Law. High or low?
Bipolar, polyamorous person. How could they ever fucking make a choice in their life?
Hi.
Okay.
You just see the duck turn
One.
around and like lift
No.
its ass up.
That's a 1. Yeah, Phyra goes to grab the goose. I'm sorry.
Vinthara will.
Lame.
Vinthara will.
Do either of you have command?
I'm going to let you guys
Just
know.
say
that
it's a prank, and then
I'm going to
Phyra
let
will
you-
find it funny.
I'm gonna let you guys know that this goose has class levels.
It's a paladin.
Vinthara
It has
looks.
to be a paladin.
She's You notice Vinthara probably has poked her head round the door, and like she's watching this with like this fucking mischievous grin. You know, it's the kind of one that's like prankster kind of.
Yeah, she sees that. Phyra, like, her hand was about to grab the goose, and she just gets out of bed, walks past Vinthara, and just goes, "I was never here," and just walks away.
No. Vinthara grabs you by the shoulders. It's like, oh, we're hitting Jurgen next. Do you wanna help?
Oh, now I'm interested in this.
Yeah, just to clarify, he doesn't shit directly. The bird doesn't shit directly on Levki. Shits on the pillow next to him. So if he rolls over, then he's gonna roll over right into it.
That I'm proud of that goose. That goose is my man. I want him as a best man on my wedding.
Her,
Her,
Her.
come on,
That's well,
stop
man.
misgendering the goose.
brother,
Ish.
tell the
You'll
goose we
make
have
a
another one
wonderful
added
supper.
to our course.
Yeah, as the goose come in again, I lift it and I say, "This is goose. Another one has joined you on your path of vengeance." As I show
Oh,
you,
yes.
as I show you to her.
I know this one very well. She's a pirate.
Yeah.
Her father was a pirate.
Do you know of her father?
Obviously, we can't understand what the fuck's being said. I'm just happy we're pranking people.
Vinthara's just like close the door and sort of
Yeah.
shove them down the hallway a little bit in case the quacking wakes up Levki.
Yeah. But Phyra, like, whispers to Vinthara, "Well, I have a spell that
You have a
might,
spell?
when someone wakes up, they don't get to see anything. So imagine them rolling over in it, and they have no idea what's going on."
That would be so. Oh, Phyra,
Mhm.
you're amazing.
So, like, she, like, pats her shoulder, or pats your shoulder.
You guys slowly open the door. What is Jurgen still asleep? It is like 7:30 in the morning.
Please say he's asleep.
Yes,
Jurgen's
it would
up.
be fun.
No.
Fuck you guys.
Okay, so
Jurgen is awake.
We opened the door just enough.
He's probably not even in his room. He's probably out like doing a morning like training
No.
thing.
Be in your room. Be in your room doing something.
Okay.
You could
He's probably like
get to hit everyone with the disappointed dad stare.
yeah. He is he's probably like doing some like maintenance on his armor.
Okay.
You
goes away from the door.
You go away from the door, but then Jurgen, you hear a distinct honking noise.
You hear Vinthara's giggling.
His
I say,
head kind of like he was like kneeling on the ground like fucking Slav squatting, just checking this shit out. And his head just kind of like pops up, like shoots up as he slowly begins to turn towards the door crack.
Yeah,
Titus, when I hear him, the goose like doing that, you know what? Can I put him on over the like to hang over the door?
Oh my fucking
Titus,
Yes.
can I put?
No, you hear the honking that Jurgen heard was the the bird going, "Send you to Avernus myself, you son of a bitch."
Can I put him as I do that? Can I assume
Fucking
that
bottle
Jurgen
of
is
water
getting?
on top of the door, so when he opens it, the bird just drops on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I
Yeah.
put him there.
Did you hear more muffled
You ready for me to
giggle from
ruin this?
Vinthara?
Don't you dare.
No, Do
I'm gonna ruin this.
Don't you dare. I will blind you.
Jurgen's gonna telepathically move his telepathy out and sense whoever's outside of the door.
You sense Vinthara, Phyra, and Sarhorn.
I don't sense the goose.
You sense a fourth presence, which is
Unfamiliar, I guess?
something or someone you've never like you don't recognize as something that you know of.
Hmm.
It's not quite a person. It's not quite an animal. It's something in between those two things.
a cursed person turned into an animal, probably.
Is it
But you don't know
is it
that.
familiar? Dan, is it a familiar? Familiar.
If you stop and
feeling?
think, if you stop and think about it, you'll realize. You stop and think, like, where do I recognize this from? And then it hits you. The goose.
Quite literally, the goose hits you.
What you guys should have done is you guys just should have opened the door and fucking shot putted that thing into my head.
Yeah.
You know what? We can still do that. We can still
You
open the
can
door
still
and throw
do
the
that.
goose. You know what? Shall we do
But
that?
Jurgen's
Vinthara
going to
opens
like
the door.
Jurgen's like standing up now and he's just like, "Hello, guys. I can hear you
Vinthara.
laughing. I have kids, you know. I know I know what someone trying to prank me looks like."
We're not
Fair
pranking
enough.
you.
Fair enough. Okay.
Vinthara opens the door suddenly, like fucking kicks it open.
Okay. Who has
Sarhorn now, the goose.
The goose just
Who has a-
flies directly at Jurgen and just like slaps him in the face with the wings. No damage, but they are flurrying around you, just honk 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 honk, just pecking at you like the Canadian devil that it is.
Yeah, Jurgen is like fucking swatting at it and like screaming, "What the fuck?"
Hold on. No, can I blind them now?
Yeah. Yeah,
Hold on.
Jurgen's gonna try
let
and
me check the spell real quick.
Vinthara is doubled over, leaning against the door, just howling with laughter.
Darkness. Let's see.
Jurgen.
Magical
Let's see
darkness
here.
spreads from a point you choose within the range to fill 15 feet radius sphere of duration. The darkness spreads around corners. Creature with devilish vision can't see through this darkness, and no magic light can't illuminate it. So I'm gonna use darkness.
Jurgen is going to
Be blinded.
Jurgen is going to use a telekinetic thrust and fucking chuck like a piece of the armor at the goose midair.
Yeah, but it's dark now, so you don't know where you're throwing.
You can Sarhorn right in the forehead.
Vinthara's laughter only gets louder.
I could. Titus, could I like invoke the fucking like the vines, but without the sharp tick?
No,
Like,
you're getting hit in the head with
making
the piece of armor. No damage though.
Yeah, it comes out of the
Okay.
darkness like a bullet.
Is darkness
It's a controlled.
is it concentration?
It says control.
It should be concentration, I think. So yeah.
Yeah.
Like on darkness it says control, so I guess concentration.
If it has a little C next to its name, it should be concentration.
Does
I'm
the
just saying
goose
it says
end, or is the goose still going?
The goose is still going, man. It's honking loudly. It's swarming over you like a feathery vengeance.
Yeah.
Dead ass scarier than fighting a mind flayer.
As your
Yeah,
vengeance
Jurgen
completes, Mrs.
is
Goose.
going to sit in the room.
No.
Okay. Jurgen's gonna activate his telekinetic shield and like his psi barrier, and then he is going to telekinetic thrust everything in the room and just turn it into a fucking tornado to get this thing out of the sky.
shit on.
Fuck this
Shit on him.
bitch.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
He can't see
Lefty just
anything,
wakes
so
up
he's
at
just
that.
fucking boom.
You just hear laughter. Just more laughter.
The duck goes flying out of the room, and it hits the wall, and you think for a second it might have died, and then it like stands back up again, and you hear it go, "All right, time for round 2, you son of a bitch."
Someone turn off this darkness and stop that thing from honking.
Yeah, if I was gonna throw the goose where she heard Jurgen.
So, so Sabanrab walks up. Hey, Jurgen, can I have the? Oh, you're busy. I'll be back later then.
No, come watch, come.
This is great. You're gonna love it.
Vinthara like grabs Sab's like shoulder and just sort of like, yeah, come.
But
Basically,
no, but
Meanwhile,
Goose is
Lefty
seeking
rolls over and
vengeance.
awakens for the start.
Just a yell. Just a yell from the room.
And y'all hear
Jurgen's-
from Lefty's room, what the fuck?
Vinthara, it's another like just a burst of laughter.
Jurgen
Yeah,
is going to grab a wall and start following that wall until he
Close
gets
the
out
door.
of the
Close
darkness.
the door. Close the door. I'm
Vinthara
gonna
closes
lock
the
it.
door.
I'm gonna lock it with my pit locking shit. I can reverse the effect.
He's gonna punch the door open if you do that.
Yeah, but you're still getting attacked.
The-
Can I
the-
do that? Can I lock the door?
The goose stops. The goose walks out, and Jurgen shortly after, as the goose stops, fixes its feathers, looks at everybody, looks at Jurgen, squints very human-like at Jurgen, then looks back at Sarhorn. Today my vengeance was completed. Let them both know I will be back.
What the fuck was that? That's
I
it.
was gonna
I'm
turn
cooking.
the darkness off.
That's it. I'm cooking this thing. I go back in and begin to
No!
grab my sword.
No, but I was
Oh.
gonna jump onto Jurgen's back.
I mean, I'm going into the room. I don't think
No, I
this thing
turned
is
it off.
smart enough to understand me, so it can fucking run.
Yeah, no, the darkness
Oh.
is off, so Phyra's gonna jump on Jurgen's back in a poor attempt to stop him.
Vinthara will also join by trying and like tackling his legs.
Levki comes out of the room, wiping bird crap off of him. Looks, sees the bird. Not firebolt. Scorching ray.
No, this goose run.
Vinthara casts counter
I'm
spell.
cooking this.
Counter spell.
Oh, counter spell.
I don't want the goose to die. My character wants the goose to die. Somebody
Yeah.
get that thing out of there quick.
Yeah, Sarhorn, grab the goose and just run.
In Levki's case, it's both.
Brother, take the goose and run.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Sarhorn,
Yeah, grab the
go.
goose. Go.
The goose is
go.
already gone. The goose is already gone.
Okay, thank God.
Aw, I wanted to cook the goose.
Yeah,
Like-
Jurgen's just like, what the fuck? Why are you two? Get.
But breakfast is already ready. What is going on here?
He's like spinning around trying to grab you two as he looks over, sees the doorway that's completely empty. There's no goose left, and he's like, I hate you two.
No, you don't.
That thing's going to come back. It's going to
Phyra
get
just-
worse.
Phyra just has her legs wrapped around you like a piggyback, and she's just holding on to you.
Vinthara's like probably dangling off of an arm.
Levki walks up and, wiping some of the crap off, just absentmindedly wipes it on Jurgen's arm. Like,
Why do you walk into my room?
Because everyone else is
because
doing
he's hearing a
absentmindedly.
commotion. He wakes up with bird crap on him, comes out, hears the commotion coming from Jurgen's room, and goes to investigate.
Yeah, that's not a fucking chance. I'm using a fucking psionic that shit. You're not allowed to get past my barrier. You're not putting shit on me.
Sarhorn says
Counterspell.
to Jurgen,
Counterspell doesn't work on psionics, you...
You forget.
Jurgen,
Forbidden magic.
This still doesn't
It's
work on
broken.
psionic.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
You just go in.
Oh,
You just
that
close
went
one
well.
force field.
Wait, what were you
Vinthara
saying,
is
Tom? You
gonna-
were trying to say something.
I told you how would it make you feel to know that it's shit on the face of Levki, the goose.
It makes
Does it
Jurgen
make you
very
feel any
happy.
better?
And it makes me very happy.
Vinthara looks up to Jurgen with the most innocent "I have done nothing wrong" expression. I had
Levki
nothing to do with
wipes.
this.
Levki just wipes it off on Sarhorn. Like, middle of the shirt, straight down.
I used my psionic energy die to protect that too.
No, stop. Stop.
That's enough.
As with
That's
all of
quite
that
comfortable
concluded,
up here.
with all of that concluded, Sabanrab has informed you guys that breakfast is ready.
Oh joy, eggs.
So, Phyra doesn't move from Jurgen's back. She's chilling.
Neither does Vinthara. She has attached to his arm.
He has to duck down to get out the door now because he's fucking tall.
You guys like turn around and like the girls are coming out of their room. Ella is like yawning and stretching. Anna just has this like mischievous look. Dad, did a bird just kick your ass next door?
Why does it feel like I have 4 daughters?
Is
Girls, join us! Join us!
Join us! Join us!
Join us!
She like clings onto Vinthara's arm. Sisters now.
Yeah!
She points to
Okay.
Jurgen. That's your dad.
Hi, Dad.
Oh god.
Like, it's just giggling.
So, Dad, when you are done with your daughters, could I have a room key, please?
Sure, go into my room, see if you can find it. Amidst all that.
Why is it so dark in here?
I turned the
Oh, the
darkness
darkness
off.
is
You're
off.
good.
But
The
it's
darkness is off. You're good.
fucking scattered. Everything. The bed is broken. The fucking, like, tables are destroyed. The armor would be dented if it wasn't magical. It's fucked.
What did you and Sid do in here? He starts mending everything.
Oh.
Yeah, Jurgen. Yeah, I'm
Sorry,
starting to
man.
get a headache.
This feels like it's starting off as a relatively chill game.
Yeah.
I do plan on actual story progression, but I wanted to start off by like showing the party as like basically a genuine found family. You guys really are like close at this point.
We made a wish to Santa Claus, and essentially a lot of our backstory people that died are back alive, including our family.
Vinthara has no
well, yeah,
knowledge
no.
of it. When
Sarhorn
are you
hasn't
just
found
dropping
yet a
that on her
moment to tell
now?
you this.
It would be so funny if you dropped it on her now.
But
He will wait to breakfast,
I
actually.
should clarify that wish specifically brought back everyone who died directly or indirectly due to the actions of the Arathorian Empire on Exandria. If
Oh,
if they want to come back from the dead, if they choose to, that includes some bad guys.
We'll kill
oh,
them again. We'll kill them again. It's simple.
Wait
Well-
a minute.
On a scale
Oh.
of 1 to 10, my friends, we're fucked.
we're fucked.
Oh, wait a
One
minute.
word,
That
please.
guy that we fought in the Betrayer's Rise, he's back now, probably.
Maybe someone a little bit
Because
more
he was
important.
directly killed by someone in the Arthurian Empire.
Somebody a little bit more important is probably back.
Are you talking about from one of campaign 1 or 2 or 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, you told us.
I told you.
You told us.
I remember.
You told
that. I
us.
don't
Oh
know who
no.
it is.
I thought you told everyone.
I don't
I
think
remember
told you.
being in the
Well,
forum.
I won't spoil it in case like nobody knows.
I
Okay,
don't know
what
who
size?
it is, but I know like.
So,
There was
do
some
we want
campaign
individual
before.
coffins, or do we just want mass grave?
Vinthara would prefer an individual coffin. She has had to dig herself out of a mass grave once or twice. She doesn't want to do it again.
Fair enough.
What the fuck?
Oh, you got
Actually,
fucking Fallout New Vegas couriered?
Spoilers.
courier.
Once or twice.
As
Apparently.
everyone, all right, round you up. Everyone's going to. You guys, your party is all going to gather up in the dining room. I imagine Xyla's already there, considering the fact that he's up very early in the morning.
Oh yeah, he's already there.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's already there eating breakfast. Apollo's
Sorry.
already there.
They probably just see Jurgen just walk in with just people attached to him.
Sarhorn changed his shirt before coming in. He didn't put his armor this time. before breakfast.
Hey, Odysala.
Apollo's
Yeah.
halfway eating like
One
one
in?
of his. Oh, go ahead.
They were just saying hello.
What's up with all this? He says, gesturing over at Jurgen.
I have no clue.
He's all dead now.
Anna
Yeah.
sits down. Anna sits down at the table. Dad got his ass beat by a bird.
And
It was
telling us
very
the bird.
funny.
What the fuck even was that bird here for? Why does it
Uh,
keep showing up?
I speak to it. I speak to her. And says Sarhorn is like getting himself a mug of coffee.
And more importantly, why did it shit in my bed?
Have
Well,
you guys
that I
never
can
met?
understand why, but why would it
Have you guys
try and
never met
attack me?
birds? That's just what they do. They don't really have rhyme or reason. They just sort of do as they do.
Well, next time I
Not-
see
not-
it,
not-
its goose is
Not
cooked.
really.
Fine by me.
Not really. Not really.
Brother,
She said that she was on a pack of.
brother. We're shh. No, just shh.
But they.
No.
Okay.
This
I won't
is
say anything.
funnier.
Fyra just points. She's still on.
Sorry,
Jurgen's
what about the
back.
revenge? You mentioned something about the
Nothing.
revenge.
I mentioned nothing about anything.
Apollo looks at Vinthara, who is actively keeping a secret for the sake of being funny, and he just leans a cheek into his palm with like a piece of bacon in his hand, and just sighs. One woman of my dreams.
Vinthara steals the bacon.
It's halfway in his mouth.
And
She still steals it
You steal it with your hand or with your mouth?
with a hand.
Aww.
Yeah, Phyra's still on Jurgen's back and she points towards the dining table. Onward,
Actually, no.
steed!
Actually, no. Vinthara
Okay.
can't steal. Here, I'm gonna help you out, Dan. I'm gonna be your wingman. Vinthara can't steal it with her hands because she's hanging on to Jurgen at the moment.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, no, she just steals it with her mouth then.
Oh,
Before he can even react. It was there and now it's gone.
You're welcome, my brother.
As you do that, like Sarhorn kind of almost spits his copy, like.
Can you feel the love tonight?
God, and he thinks to himself, "God damn, little sister, you really are going for it."
Giggity.
as Apollo tries to mentally recover, and he's just sort of like stunned there for a second. As Ella, morning, Xila. How were you
Morning,
guys
Ella.
with those creepy cultists the other day? I went to bed early.
Well, we're all still alive, Sodok, so that's pretty much all one can hope for in that situation. I am, however, worried about what it means for the future.
Well,
Halfway through Vinthara's like the bacon she stole. Hey, I mean, they told us to wait.
didn't Mom and Dad get an in with the Cobalt Soul guys?
True, and we also got that in with the Vermilion Dream Consortium thing.
We're gonna go on ladder.
Yeah, waiting on a letter from them and a letter from the big college dudes. I don't know. Should we wait for those letters, or should we keep working with the Cobalt Soul?
The Cobalt
Well,
Souls
I
seem
mean-
honorable enough.
Well, I mean, if we're waiting, there's no reason we can't do other things.
Well, what do you think we should do?
I mean, if we're not doing anything, then by all means, let's do more for the kobolds.
We could cause chaos.
What do we know about the other groups, though? What are their goals, desires?
Well, let's see. Let's see. The Vermilion Dream Consortium, their main thing is essentially increase in private power through occult means. So they want to figure out what's going on with. At least that's pretty much what I've gotten from them. They want to increase their own private power through occult means. The Library of the Cobalt Soul is always just out to collect information, and the Allegiance of All Sight. I don't actually know what their total goal is. DM, I slightly forgot what their goals is.
They have pretty much the same goal as the Cobalt Soul. The only primary difference is that the Cobalt Soul is doing it for entirely altruistic reasons, and they, at the end of the day, want Ruidium destroyed. They do not believe it should be used. The Allegiance of All Sight are doing it for purely academic reasons, not altruistic ones, and they want to use Ruidium. They want to find uses for it. They want to mine it. They want to gather it. They want to collect it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who died?
Not me, for once.
I mean, and from what I can tell, the Allegiance of All Sight, I'm pretty sure that they're mostly in conflict with the consortium. I think that their main purpose isn't necessarily any ideological one, other than the consortium wants to use Ruidium, possibly, and we don't want that to happen.
I
The
see.
only group of those three that specifically wants Ruidium destroyed is the Library of the Cobalt Soul.
Oh, sorry, it's Cobalt Soul that wants it destroyed. Sorry, my
Soul
mistake.
wants it destroyed.
Gotcha. All right, then in that case, I totally revise my. And it seems like the Allegiance of Allsight truly just wants to study it extensively.
I see. Is it really a good idea?
I mean, it all depends on what we want, really.
And what
Like,
do we want?
whether or not something's a good idea is purely contingent on what it is we're trying to gain.
How much do we know of its corruptive capabilities? Xila. DM.
DM.
Dan.
Sorry, back.
Can't just leave
come
in the
on.
He's
middle.
trying to step out on us.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Babe.
I was asking how much Xila do we know about Ruidium's corruptive abilities?
Technically, you don't. The only piece of Ruidium you've ever received was the one that was going that you guys had, which was destroyed at the temple of destroyed in Bazzoxan. You never got a chance to really use it well enough to start like receiving any negatives. So
Then Sab has no opinion either way.
You don't know of any negative consequences of using Ruidium directly.
That's
Although
all,
I
yeah,
will say that Sabanrab does not have a very good history with blood red crystals.
True, but it's not the Fel, so corruption isn't the first on his mind, so he's letting everyone else kind of figure out what to do.
Have I heard of Ruidium before? Would I know?
No.
No? Okay.
So I think that in order to really decide which group is best for us, we need to understand what it is that we want. What are we trying to gain? That is what I want. I want to, like apparently this Elixion of the Apotheon is trapped somewhere, and all signs point to here, from what I can tell.
I think that's why we were looking for help, to help us find where here is.
True. So from there, we can ask ourselves which group is most likely to help us find this missing and as he's thinking, Xila has the look of almost a religious fervor as he thinks about Elixion. He's like, as we find this god champion.
And bring back your father, too, if possible.
Bring back who?
Your father. No, who was that? Levki's father?
That was the Levki.
Lefty's father is back again. He's back anyways.
Oh.
Should be back.
I'd say, remember the wish that we made to Santa Claus?
What?
To Father Winter? I look at Vinthara, all the people that were killed. Yeah.
She
I
sort
don't
of
know how to bring it up.
sits there and sort of processes.
Apollo pulls
Realizes
out
the implications.
Apollo pulls out his guitar and plays like a wah wah wah.
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you that before.
I am.
The wish.
I will. I will be back. She stands and walks out to go get some air.
I'm just gonna go make sure she actually comes back. You guys keep talking.
Lolo.
Levki's just kind of lost in thought, like,
So,
does that mean his dad's back?
Probably.
Yeah.
would you like me to send a message to father?
Don't you need to know the person for that to work?
Well, give me description or picture if you have. Maybe I can try from there.
Remember you ever having a picture? Well, we saw him in the spear thing, didn't we? When
I think so. So
Yeah,
I think I know.
As Levki pulls out the sphere and starts playing the message yet again.
we know what it is. It's sad.
Oh, we know, but the new people don't.
Oh yeah.
Take it away, Dan.
Yeah, there's a video recording of a. In fact, I think I have a picture of him in character art somewhere.
He's so
Did I put it in art or character art?
think.
He
Probably
looks
smart.
like
There, art. If you scroll up high enough, there's a tiefling with one broken off horn, an eye patch, and like a Omni-Man mustache, like a porn stash. As
Magnum mustache.
he's standing there and he's saying, I'll just give the spark notes version of it. He's warning Levki never to trust the red crystal. That they're coming for it. They need it, and they'll do anything to get it. And he's trying. He's tried so hard to get rid of all of it, but he can't. He can't. There's not enough time. They found him, and like he says, one of the last things he says is something along the lines of like, "I love you. I'm sorry I won't be there. Take care of your mother." And then he runs out of view before several Aerthorian soldiers come into view, firing crossbows and charging after him. And then you just hear the sounds of an explosion, and then nothing.
I DM'd you, Jordan.
In response to Clover's message, anyone who has proficiency in Arcana can make me an Arcana check, including Clover, even if Clover doesn't have proficiency in Arcana. They requested.
Arcana check?
Arcana check.
But I can probably contact your father and ask him questions, see how he is. If you want to know something, it's worth a try.
Dan, that's a total of 19 on my end.
I got
Sab,
7.
A 19 to total of what?
19 total on my end.
And what did Clover get?
7.
What did everybody else get?
I
got
don't have
an 8.
proficiency, so I didn't roll.
Who said 20?
No, someone got an 8.
Who was that?
It was me. I got the 8.
An 8. Okay. So yeah, Xila had spent a long time trying to work on this. But as you guys are watching this video again, this recording after the puzzle ball had been opened, there's something wrong with it, Levki. You've been studying the arcane far more diligently lately. Not just leaning into your innate powers, but also learning new magic outside of your inherent sorceress abilities.
Right.
This video has been edited. And unfortunately, there isn't any way that you know of undoing the edit, or even knowing where the edit is. But you can tell it's been edited. It's not an original. Somewhere in this video, there is incorrect. This is not the original message your father provided.
Well, that'd be very concerning to Levki.
Does Lefty look concerned?
Yeah, does Levki look concerned? Does he express this in any way?
Yes, he definitely looks at raising his hand to his chin like he's thinking.
Lefty? You okay?
There's something off about this. Like it's been tampered with.
Can you tell what part it was tampered with?
No. Unfortunately.
Well, Sabanrab offered to give him a message. We could probably ask him questions there.
Assuming he's alive.
Well, his
Assuming
parents die.
Assuming they don't have a way to intercept it.
No. Message, and I have practiced. Message goes to target, and then target responds back. It is no interception. It is, if it goes well, pretty immediate. It is not like sending carrier goose to deliver a message. That takes much longer. But option is there. No pressure, no rush. Unless he's dying, then there is pressure and rushing.
Nice.
Okay. See if you can't find out where he is. We might be able to meet him.
I'm confused, by the
Okay.
way, Levki. What did your father did?
Pardon?
What did your father do? Who was he?
I mean, he was a paladin. Did a lot of things.
What's his name?
Out of character. Dan, what's his name?
Literally says in the art chat. No, wait. No, it doesn't. Fuck.
So, what's his name?
Say his name, say his name.
Fuck.
Ah, yes.
Fuck.
The man, the legend.
His name's
Clark.
Clark?
Clark, like Superman. Hey,
Clark.
C-L-A, yes.
Well, speak up and pronunciate, man.
Clark.
Clark.
His name's Clark.
What last name?
Torzalan. Same as me.
Do I recognize that tattoo?
No. Actually, wait, no. No, you don't.
Religion, Arcana.
God. It's a
It's a
very
14
hard
level
DC.
paladin.
It's a very hard DC, but you can roll me a religion check.
Can you roll it for me? I am a bit
Somebody
busy
else can.
right now. What?
Somebody else can. Clover, designated dice roller for Tom.
They,
Okay.
they have the
I'll roll you a d20 and you just add it on.
What's your bonus, Tom?
What is he rolling?
And that one?
Well,
can
Tom
someone
doesn't.
come on, someone else.
Oh,
Tom doesn't
religion.
know shit. Tom doesn't know shit.
Can I roll myself? I'm finally free.
Yeah, he's fine. But
It's a
at
+6
disadvantage.
to religion on your sheet.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, Sabanrab
Jordan,
gets in position, getting ready to cast Sending when everyone's ready.
Jordan, I sent you a DM.
Pretty much anybody can roll me a history check.
Okay.
You said religion.
It's me because I'm not there.
History or religion check, yes.
Oh.
In fact, yes, specific. If Vinthara was here, specifically Vinthara, but they're not.
13.
13? Okay. Sarhorn, what did you get?
It's on it. Give me a second.
Are you dead inside yet?
Not yet.
Sabanrab did really well.
How close is Sarhorn to suicide, knowing that his sister's dating a bard?
12. Apollo seems rather nice for being a bard. He's one of the good ones, I guess.
What if that's classist?
Yeah,
Look at
we already
doing all of these microtransgressions.
One more time.
look those bards. What's a fucking slur for a bard?
But yeah, what did you get?
Theater kid. 12.
12? Okay. Did anybody else roll?
I got a 26, no, 24, but he's focusing on getting ready for the spell, so he's not really paying attention.
Well, you still rolled. So,
religion?
Yeah. So
18 plus 7. 25.
25. Why do you have to roll on your own father?
Yeah. Hold on, you already know who he is. We're trying to see if we know who he is.
Look, he's trying to remember things that he doesn't remember.
Sorry, I was focusing on something else. What are we doing?
Rolling to see if people know about his dad.
Levki's dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seeing
okay.
if we recognize the
History?
name.
History
or religion.
Religion.
Also, Monkey, what's a good slur for a bard?
You said it, theater kid. I don't know.
The best slur
Cheap
for
date?
a bard is you look like a Taylor Swift fan.
Ah.
That's a pretty good one. I was thinking like cheap date or something like that.
I mean, that would explain why. That would explain why.
We're an
Why,
easy date.
That would explain
I
why
want to be a
Phyra is
dick about
taking
it.
bard levels.
How dare you?
Phyra is the easiest lay in this party.
Oh my! Oh my
I'm gonna fight
stars!
you now.
Oh my stars!
Wait, did Dan just say that Phyra is the easiest lay?
What did you get?
Me?
Yes.
I should have gotten a 19 for a total of 24, but instead I got a natural 1 for a total of 6.
What bullshit
so what
does
I'm
his
hearing
brain
is
try
he
to
had
think of?
Okay. So let me start with the not true at all.
Oh yes, give me misinformation. Yes.
Back in guard training, there was this dwarf that you knew back in the Empire, and they smelled awful, but they were a pretty good cadet. They were like the typical, like, imagine like a good soldier who's just really autistic.
Levki?
No. And their last name was Torzalan.
Oh.
So you're like looking at Levki like, is that a dwarf? Hold on.
I'm not that senile yet.
Like, that's the thing. Like being a tiefling is a predominant trait, and not every tiefling looks like their parent species.
What the fuck, Dan?
And like Torzalan was a nice guy, but he was just really annoying, you know?
Well, that's from a Nat 1, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So exactly like Bo.
Yeah. And his relationship status was just like Bo's too. He got really lucky.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Dan.
Yeah,
You just mad.
Okay, but on to the people who succeeded. Sabanrab. From the moment you started interacting with the charts of the Luxon, in the town of Jagao, the paladin Torzalan is a little bit of a local legend. He was a champion of the Luxon, a beacon for justice, for second chances, for purity, for doing the right thing at every given opportunity. He didn't even accept money for jobs taken. He only went on quests and such to help other people. Unfortunately, at one point in Jagao's history, there was a dragon that basically landed in the mountains nearby and said that the entire town was under his command, and that anyone who tried to that he demanded sacrifices, and that Torzalan and his adventuring party were getting ready to retire. They were getting old by adventuring standards, and they said one more mission, one more job. They went into that mountain. The dragon was never seen from again, and neither were any of them. Nobody came out of that mountain.
Do we know where this mountain is?
Yeah, just northwest of Jagao, back at the starting town. And yeah, that's basically also the information that you got, Levki, is that your father was a local legend. He was a genuinely good person. He never took money. He helped defend the innocent. He did jobs just because they were the right thing to do, because there was nobody else to help these people. He gathered together his friends, and they made names for themselves. They slew a beholder. They fought Lolth worshipping Drow in the Underdark, and rescued 180 slaves that would then be freed upon reaching the surface. To your knowledge, your father was an Oath of Devotion paladin. You were raised being taught that he killed that dragon, but for some reason, he never was seen again. And then that message confirmed that he was killed by the Arathorian Empire. But now you're reeling from the fact that you don't know what part of that message isn't true. Something in that message is edited, false.
What do I know since I rolled history?
What was your roll?
My roll was 13.
13? You never mentioned, you only heard of Torzalan secondhand. Your father was way more obsessed with the barbarian of the party. She was only ever referred to as the War Tide.
A war guide.
An absolutely barbaric half-orc woman who was so powerful. It was said that she seduced the very god of the sea.
Do I see what type of women my dad's into? Well, my name sounds familiar, but
yeah, from your perspective, Torzalan would have been one of her companions, not the other way around.
yeah. All I know is that he was the companion of what was he known as again?
War Tide.
The War Tide.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to cast Sending.
All right. Make me an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
Since you don't. By the way, does Sending have a range?
No, it just has a word limitation. You can even send the message across any distance and even to other planes, but if the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive.
Okay. So I'm going to make you roll an Arcana check. It's not too difficult of an Arcana check, but since you're sending a message to someone that you're not particularly familiar with, there's a chance it might arrive at the wrong person.
Well, my first roll was a 19. My second roll was a 1.
I didn't say you had disadvantage.
Yes, you did.
Did I? I didn't think I said you had disadvantage.
Because of the owlbear cub.
What? I was joking about that. I was joking
Well,
about
I'm true to my word, so I rolled a 19 and then I rolled a 1, so it's up to you.
I'm not imposing disadvantage on all of your checks because you killed the owlbear cub in Baldur's Gate 3.
Not on purpose.
By the way, everyone who's played Baldur's Gate 3, make fun of Ken. He couldn't keep the owlbear cub alive.
I didn't know. Anyway, okay, so then a 19 for the first roll, if that's what you're taking.
Okay. So, yes. So what is the message you were sending?
Okay, so he kind of gets down, he focuses, a little rune starts to glow in front of his forehead. Mr. Levki, father, good morning, sir. I am Sabanrab of Krokun, son of Karl, son of Nylund. Levki says hello. How are you? We wanted, and that's kind of it. That's the 25 words.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Okay.
And the Cinder can answer in a like manner immediately.
En route. That's it. No long 25 words needed. Just en route.
I didn't even ask him a question. Wait, what does in route mean? Let me try this again. I'll cast sending again.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Levki Father. It is Sabanrab again. We wanted to know where you are located and can we meet? You can respond to message.
On my way.
Your father is making journey, but he won't say where, so there's that. But he sounds alive and determined.
Yeah, Phyra jumps off Jurgen's back
Someone
and
post a
hugs.
gif of the black police officer from Draenei with a cloud of meatballs just charging towards the camera.
Lol. I can't do that. But Phyra jumps off Jurgen's back and hugs Levki in excitement, just saying that he's alive.
Huh. I'm going to do something stupid. And you can ignore this if you want. Sabanrab's like, huh. I sure wish Levki's father was here.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
all right. I'll mulligan that.
God, Ken, I hate you and I love you, but I hate you.
Wait for it. As he does this.
No, I don't really do it. That's
Levki's dad just comes charging around the corner, smack into the back of Levki, bowling him over as he just keeps going straight through the wall and just keeps going.
It's like the Moto animation meme where he just bursts through the people and just turns into rocks.
So, yes, that is all I got from him. He's not a very talkative fellow, you know. It's very interesting.
Alrighty. As we're going to cut from that to Vinthara, who went to go fuck off to the backyard. How does Apollo find you when he goes into the backyard?
What does the backyard look like?
It's mostly like a training yard. It's like short grass, like a firewood splitting area, outdoor barbecue, several training dummies, like barrels full of like training swords and like arrows and bows, none of which are particularly high quality, just for like, training purposes. Stacks of hay.
He finds Vinthara sort of tucked behind the training barrels, like knees tucked under her chin, like tail sort of like curled around herself. Head buried in like her arms. Just sort of just sort of like it's not kind of a panic attack, but like it's close.
Apollo is going to cast Calm Emotions on you.
Is that a save?
Hold on. Let me double check here something. I believe he has that spell. Let me make sure. Calm emotions. Attempt to suppress strong emotions within a group or singular person. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range makes a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail the saving throw if they wish. If a creature fails the saving throw, they choose one of the following two effects. You can suppress any effect caused and target to be charmed or frightened. When the spell ends, yeah, so it basically removes like fear effects, as well as a bunch of other stuff that wouldn't be applicable here. And yeah, you can choose to fail the throw.
I'm gonna roll just to see what I would get, just out of curiosity. But I'm gonna probably fail.
You just love the jingle dice.
Yeah. Be nice if. Be nice. So she fails. That was a nat 1, her first roll. I don't know why it's decided to roll a whole bunch of other times. But that was a natural 1. So which adds up to be a 10.
No, he gives you a magical Xanax.
She just sort of blinks slowly and like looks up at him and wipes her eyes.
He's playing his guitar very slowly, a very calm melody as he takes his sunglasses off and like pokes them into his pocket, and then sits down next to you, not even making you get up, just sits down on the ground like with his back to the building. You good?
If I said yes, you probably wouldn't believe me.
No. It's not about if you're good. It's about how good you are.
I don't know. I'd sort of. God, I don't even know how to.
Probably sucks. You're
Yeah.
happy, but you're not happy. Because you moved on, and now you need to undo moving on.
The funny thing is, it used to be so easy.
Yeah.
It was so easy to just.
Maybe it wasn't easy. He says, like, tuning the guitar a little bit. Maybe you just made yourself think it was. Maybe it was. Maybe it was the devil making it easier.
Yeah.
Gotta ask yourself.
Yeah.
What's the difference between this time and every other time, right? I think the difference is this time you decided to be your own person. That comes with some pain. That comes with some problems. Consequences.
I don't know how I'm supposed to.
Just one foot in front of the other.
I thought I'd numbed myself to all of this. You know, few, fuck knows how many years, and I mean, it got easier.
Yeah.
I just, and suddenly now I am drowning in regret and grief.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's okay to cry. Ain't no one here to judge you.
I think about everything that I have done, and then I think about all the things I should have done, and I don't know. I just thought I didn't think they would come back, and I don't. Yeah, it's suddenly I'm questioning so many things. I mean, maybe I've always been questioning them, but God,
Well, you want me to tell you the thing that'll make you laugh a little bit, but it'll hurt a little bit, or do you want me to tell you the thing that'll make you feel better?
the truth.
The truth. He looks down, finishing like the tune of the guitar, and he says, "Ain't none of us probably gonna live long enough to see him again anyway."
Yeah.
You're getting lucky. Lucky after lucky after lucky. If it hadn't been for my invisibility spell and the fact that I'm very good at dodging, I'd already be dead. Never would have gotten to meet you. He gives you a smile. A couple of us have already died. We've just been using up our fate. What little favor we have with this world's gods is slowly draining away, and one of these days they're gonna be tired of helping us. One of these days, one of us is gonna get blasted. We're not gonna have any healing left. And they're just gonna lay there dead and stay there.
I know. And that terrifies me because I mean,
Not about how you it's not about how you die, Vin. He like scoots over and like sits right next to you, like shoulder to shoulder.
she sort of just subconsciously sort of like rests her head on his shoulder.
It's how you live. It's how you're remembered. Those are the things that matter. You and I haven't lived very good lifetimes, from what I understand. A lot of mistakes, a lot of regrets.
Mistakes is putting it lightly. I was such a young, naive idiot. I didn't want to die.
You're not an idiot. You're a normal person. How many other people in that city probably made the same deal?
I don't know.
You think you're the only one who made a deal with the devil on the day the devils were destroying a city? not to die.
Well, yeah, I know that a little too well.
Sounds a little arrogant, Vin. He
I never was.
he like nudges your shoulder. Besides, don't have anything on me.
Mm.
He looks like he's remembering something he doesn't want to be. As he says, not the only one to make mistakes. And your mistakes have hurt a lot less people. So, cheer up. Wipe away those tears. One foot in front of the other. Until you're not the next point in your great adventure. Because I tell you what, if I have anything to say about it, they'll be singing about Vinthara, the great sorceress, from here all the way to all the way through every inch of Wildmount.
And what about you? What will they sing about you?
No one ever sings about me, darling.
Her smile kind of fades.
Can't sing about the one singing.
Well, they're missing out, I guess. I don't know. I apologize for being an asshole when we first met, by the way.
Oh no. It's fine. I'm a little grating.
It wasn't you, it was, you know.
Oh no, it was me. He says with a grin. As he pulls the sunglasses back out and plops them firmly on his face with this big child as a grin.
Vinthara steals the sunglasses and puts them on herself.
That's copywritten. Not that you know what that means. As he's just going to lean in for a kiss before like grabbing your hand and pulling you back inside to join the others again.
Stumbling after him. Still got the glasses on.
The glasses make everything this dark grape tint.
How the fuck do you see anything? It's just all purple. And she just wanders over to Sarhorn and just gives him a big hug.
He's not here right now, but as breakfast concludes, where would Xila go? Where would he go? Like right after breakfast, as people like splitting off. Nobody's necessarily leaving into the city quite yet, but
I think that right now Xila is probably just in his room. And he's writing in his journal, trying to map out his current goals.
as you do that, a letter slides into your door.
I pick it up, but like just as quickly I open the door to see if I can see who delivered it.
You don't see anyone even in the hallway.
That's fine. They probably just went quickly. I close the door. Look at the letter. Any unique seal or anything?
There is. It is a slightly darkened letter. Like the paper is a little bit dim, a little bit like like a little older. The seal is a purple wax seal that just has an open palmed hand.
That doesn't particularly strike me as being from the consortium, does it?
No. They
Do I know
probably-
anything? Do I know anything about what this could signify?
Open palm on its own. I mean, an open palm could function for the Cobalt Soul. You know, the temple of the open, like the open hand or whatever it's called. But the seal looks, I don't know. There's something about it. It kind of gives a shiver down your back, as if there's something. The seal is more than it looks like. It's more than just an open palm, but you can't put your finger on what else is there.
I'm going to use a spell slot to cast Detect Magic.
The letter had 2 spells on it. Now it only has 1.
What's the school of magic I can currently see?
Shit. I have to look up what spell both of these are. Damn you. Damn you for being good at magic. Shit. I think abjuration on both of them.
Okay. I'm just gonna stare at this letter for a good solid amount of time.
I believe you can roll Arcana to figure out exactly what spell was used.
Sure, I'll feel agree. I'm solid with Arcana. At least I would be if I didn't roll a 5. That's going to be an 11.
So, I can't remember the name of the spell specifically, but the first spell, the one that you can figure out, is the spell that like holds a spell in place only to like a glyph of warding. That's what it is.
Contingency? Oh, glyph of warding.
It's either glyph of warding or contingency. It's one of those. But the other spell that was stored in that spell has already gone off. And that was also an abjuration spell.
All right. With my detect magic still up on me, do I see any new magic on my person?
Not on you, no.
All right. Well, something just went off somewhere, so let's make this quick. I'm going to rip open the letter.
Dear Mr. Venphyra, we are understood that you have been in contact with multiple agents within the city of the city's called Ank'Harel, right? Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah, I'm just remembering correctly. Several agents within the city of Ank'Harel understand that we have a desire to see much of your own interests come to fruition. The bickering agencies of the city will continuously keep holding you back. They have their own desires fore and foremost, and if you do not bend to their way of doing things, then you will not get what you want. If that is something that is acceptable to you, then by all means, continue to play politics in the city of palm trees and oasis. But if you wish to cut through the red tape, may we offer a deal. Meet us at a small, unnamed inn at the edge of the river district tonight at midnight. Bring whatever allies you want, but only the ones that you trust. We will come unarmed in the form of weaponry, and we expect you to do the same. If no deal can be made, Expect no further contact, but expect no trouble from us. You are not an enemy of ours. We do not wish to make an enemy of you. If we cannot work together, we should simply not interact. Sincerely, a potential benefactor.
Looks
When
like
you
a
look at the
fourth
bottom,
one.
when you look at the bottom, you will see that the stamp at the bottom is not a simple palm just sitting there. It is a 5-fingered palm, and in the center is an open eye.
El Pardente.
Does seeing that in particular spark anything within me?
Roll me a
At least
religion.
memory. Religion. Not quite as good at that as I am at Arcana, but maybe I'll just roll higher. And I did. That's going to be a 19.
That is the holy symbol, although albeit an amended version, not the official variant of Vecna.
Dios mío.
I'm going to take the letter, lay it on the windowsill.
Should also clarify, after reading the letter and all that, you probably realize what the magic on the letter was. It's more likely than not that what happened is that the letter had a triggering spell that would send a message to whoever sent the letter upon you picking up the letter, so that they would know for a fact you received it.
Xila takes the letter, lays it on the windowsill, and as he does, he's going to cast Infestation on it as ants climb up the side of the wall and tear the letter apart. Midnight. And as he leaves and the ants are still taking the letter apart piece by piece, he's going to head on down to Levki and Phyra.
Yeah, they're probably just sitting and talking probably still in the dining room. It's like noon at the moment.
Is anyone else here or just us?
That's up to you guys.
Vinthara would be there, probably.
I have an errand, but I don't know if he would have gone then by this point or if Sabanrab would have stuck around yet.
I'd say it probably makes sense that Sab would have gone on his little errand.
Okay.
Because it's somewhat important.
Not really, but sort of preventative. So yeah, okay, Sab's not there.
I'm going to come on down and just whisper in both Levki and Phyra's ear. Meet me in my room. Got some new developments.
Levki has a ooh look at his face before going ah.
Yeah. We're like, oh.
Tease me like that.
But would not.
Jeez.
Perception check to try and hear the whisper. Just
Sure.
curiosity.
I'm going to make a stealth check to contest that. Can you be a 26?
Oh, probably not.
Damn.
He went, hell not.
Insight check.
What if I ask really nicely?
Hold on, wait. I'll help out my daughter. Can I do a perception check?
No, you're not here. Fuck you.
Ah, rat bastard.
You went to go beat up your son some more.
Ah, yes. whatever responsible 80s fucking 80s father should do.
That's a nat 20.
On what?
That's
Your
a
perception
24.
check?
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's a 24.
I'm gonna
Silvery
say.
barbs.
Yeah, don't silvery barbs this bitch. I'm gonna say you're able to hear some of it. So what you hear is meet me in my room. That's just all you hear. You don't hear the second half.
Just read brow and go back to reading.
Just
Probably
like
she's
that.
probably writing in her like in a journal.
Song
Yeah.
book. You writing
Well,
songs?
Ooh. If I was gonna go to Saladin. Like, are we all sharing a room, or is it just Zyla has a room and me and Levki have a room?
I mean, I definitely have my room because I was here first, chronologically, and without you
Fair enough.
guys.
Yeah, he's got his own room.
Fair enough. So what I'm hearing is that we steal your room as well.
Anyway, after I do that, I just sort of head over to my room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to his room.
Likewise.
Yeah, you guys pile into Levki's room. He closes the door.
Lefty's room. I thought we were going to that.
Levki's room. We're
Oh,
going
wait,
to
in
my
his room.
room. We're going in
Zyla's
my
room.
deluxe
Zyla's
suite.
room. Sorry.
Just looks around, jealous.
But as we all come in, I lock the door.
You know, I'm getting mixed signals here.
Don't worry, you are reading
Hey.
signals correctly, but we have a chronological thing to get. We have. Hey, I have news. I have news.
That's when Zyla turns into a change. That's when Zyla turns into a changeling. No, kidding.
Just turns to a changeling, just like, damn it! Not again.
Again? What do you mean again?
Figuring out people as changelings? What do you think I meant?
Well, knowing you, I'm not sure.
I haven't
Okay, there's
fucking
some
figured yet.
weird tension right there. Is there something we need to talk about?
Hmm?
Hmm?
No, you just misunderstood what I meant.
It's okay. Guys, I got a fascinating message.
Oh?
It turns out that there seems to be a fourth group in this city with interests in our and anyway, there's a fourth group, and they contacted me saying that they wanted to set up a meeting tonight at midnight. And they said that I could bring whoever I trusted to bring with me, and I would think of no one else other than you two.
Oh, she like goes and gives you a hug and tries stealing something from your pocket to prove you shouldn't.
He totally lets you. He doesn't even attempt.
No, she just looks disappointed and just like, that's no fun, and puts it back in your pocket.
Levki does something similar to Phyra. Taps her on one shoulder while she looks away, pulls something out of the other pocket.
Oh, okay, what do you pull out? That's kind of important.
He doesn't pull out.
How dare you?
Exactly.
None of us pull
Jordan,
out.
you know what I'm on about. What do you pull out of a pocket?
Dan, what would a 19 get me? Well, 19 plus whatever my stealth is.
Nick Clover, can I be dramatic right now?
Yeah, you can.
Note, 19 plus 1 for a dirty 20.
Okay.
You pull a folded up letter out of her pocket.
Uh-huh. I shall hold on to that for now.
This is a toxic relationship, but I love it.
That's what happens when you have people who stole to survive.
She's not wrong.
Anyway.
Well, what information do you have?
Well, here's the thing. They seem to want to. They seem to imply that they can get us. They didn't name him by name, but they seem to imply that they can get us to Elixion faster than any other group, faster than any other interested party. There is only one thing that I am vaguely concerned with, and that is that I believe that they are part of the cult of Vecna.
That's definitely going to be a problem.
The what?
I fully believe that whoever contacted me is parts of a cult of Vecna.
Oh, as much as I love sticking it to order, be it governmental or religious, are you sure we want to be messing with a cult?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They contacted me, and they apparently think that they have enough to offer. And in their message, they made it fairly clear that it's just a conversation and that we can back out if we want to. Of course, I don't necessarily trust that because
it's a fucking cult.
Because exactly, yeah, you get it. But I think that if I wanted anyone with me to do that, because I am going to go, I am going to do this meeting, I think that I want you two at my side.
Yeah, I'm not going to leave you to go alone to a cult.
I don't necessarily. Here's the thing. I don't want anyone else there, though.
Oh, that? That's fair. Don't you think, Lefty?
If we really don't like what we hear, I can always give them a fireball.
Or a dimension door.
And that right there is what I love about you, and I kiss him. Anyway.
Adorable.
Yeah, my boyfriend's kissing and I'm not involved, how dare you?
I pull you in and fade to black for the next 3 hours.
Damn, that lizard really knows how to go, huh? 2 hours? Jesus.
Phyra just expresses that she feels jokingly betrayed and it turns into a fade of black.
I mean, that was my plan from the beginning. But,
Fair enough.
But hey,
okay.
We did business, and then we did business.
Okay.
Tyler, what the fuck is your constitution?
But yeah, what is Jurgen doing at the moment?
You know what? Levki just said I can't use Black Fireball. Just because of that, I'm gonna go talk to the puppet. Yeah, I'm gonna stick my hand into the glove and I say, good morning.
Ugh.
And I'm in the kitchen, by the way, while this is happening. I have several different bits of cheese out.
Yeah,
and I have cheese and crackers this time. I'm being a little fancy.
Stretching out and just looks down and then holds his hand out. Jeez me.
I put my hand down so he can go grab it himself.
You cannot do this to me, Titus. You cannot do this to me.
He just starts munching on the cheese like a little fucking rat.
So,
let's
see here. What questions have I not asked you yet? Am I able to feed you and then store up spells because of feeding you?
Sort of, I would assume. I am powered on cheese.
That's very interesting. So, me feeding you right now means that I'm storing up spell slots.
Basically,
Do you remember how you died?
I didn't die. This is a
Copy of you?
thing. Yeah, it's like a. If I'm remembering correctly, I
simulacrum.
created this as a toy to give to a little baby over in Waterdeep. He was a prodigy of a mage.
I see.
It was a gift when he was born.
He's a simulacrum then.
There was so
Hey.
much leave when he was born. I wanted him to know magic really early. So I made a little puppet of myself. And I suppose
on.
now you have the puppet.
Wait a minute. You said Waterdeep.
Yes. This is
There
Oh,
is no
fuck.
town in the world named Waterdeep. I like
Yeah.
that. That's a
This
good
is
reference.
Elminster. Elminster's not from he's not from Exandria. He's from the Forgotten Coast.
Yeah, the Forgotten Realms. Yeah.
Forgotten Realms, yeah.
So, wait, Waterdeep? Which continent are you from?
Fuck you. Give me a second. I have so
See
many
how I
tabs.
turned it around there.
I have so many fucking tabs open right now.
I believe it's the continent of Faerun.
Yeah, he just like looks at you confused. My boy, the city of Waterdeep on Faerun. One of the largest cities in the entire world, with a population well over 200,000. I mean, I'm not from Waterdeep myself, to clarify, but I do visit the Mage Tower there quite often. They have this wonderful little flying cats. I love them so much. And they have very nice wine.
Which city are you from exactly?
Well, I was originally born in the kingdom of Athanatar, but that's not really around anymore. Leave it to me to outlive an entire kingdom. That is sort of what happens when you grow old enough as a wizard. You start manipulating the weave so much that very simple things like aging sort of stop affecting you like it would a normal person. Not something those cheapsteak sorcerers would know anything about.
I see. I think we might have a little issue.
I really like this guy.
What would that be?
Neither of those places exist.
I can tell that you're going to need my help. You're clearly not a wizard. This is a simple case of you being from a different sphere of existence.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, you see. This is good cheese. Oh, this is good cheese. Bistro, damn it. This is good cheese. Alright, sorry. Puts the cheese down. in the astral sea, like in the astral realm, you're familiar with that, yes?
I believe so, yeah.
It's where mind flayers are from. Githyanki? Ringing bells?
I think I've heard the other members of the party talking about it.
Wonderful, wonderful. You're not so simple-minded. In the astral sea is infinitely large, and inside of it there are bubbles, spheres of influence. Within those spheres are real space, quote unquote, with their own little realities, their own worlds, their own gods, their own planes of existence. most worlds share several planes of existence. For instance, the Nine Hells and the Abyss have direct access to many, many worlds, and the exact same Lords of the Hell are the Lords of Hell in many different worlds, who have worshippers in many different worlds. They can make pacts with mortals across many different spheres of reality. Think of them like an alternate version of your world, just with all the continents mixed up and different people. Magic usually works the same. Most of the same races exist, although some of them are a little different. Usually the biggest changing effect is the good gods. Some of the bad gods, too. The god of magic will probably be different. The god of war might be different. The god of kings might be different. Who knows? Gods are finicky, and they don't tend to spread their influence over the realms that often. They like to focus their attention on one particular realm. Except for some of the smarter ones, like the Raven Queen, for instance. She's nice and spread in a lot of different places.
I see.
So yeah, he just looks at you. I'm just from a different realm, I suppose.
I see. That is kind of terrifying, but
Why are you that surprised? The enemies that you befell, I can see into your mind. They're from the same, well, not the same realm as me. Like golly gee, but same concept, I suppose.
yeah, I guess it's just that's part of the reason why it's a little scary. But you know, I I never really considered that there would be more than just them out there.
Oh well, there's a potentially infinite number.
So yeah. So what is it? What's it like over where you are?
I would imagine it's quite similar to here, only with some slight differences. We have big cities, we have orcs and elves and humans and dwarves and all of that nonsense. We have the Nine Hells and the Abyss and all of that, and the elemental planes, of course, and great magic, and of course we had the fall of El Terrell, the great magical scourge that happened that resulted in the death of the god of magic and the creation of a new god of magic who would eventually be replaced a couple times.
That sounds very, very different. But
I'm not quite
similar.
sure it is that different. I mean, after all, you do have that's it. That you who keeps leaving and rejoining? Is it Xila?
It was me at first and then Zara.
Oh. Anyway, I mean, yeah, you had your calamity. We just had somebody try to become the god of magic and fail, killing the god of magic in the process, making all magic not work, making all of these floating cities everywhere plummet into the ground, killing billions of people. And then magic didn't work for a couple years. Anywhere. In any fashion. It really must have sucked. I wasn't alive yet. It's fine.
Wow.
Ancient
Good.
history. Nice old legends of hubris to keep the mages in check. You know how it is. Mages needing to be in check and all that.
I mean, yeah, I can kind of understand that. Well, so what spells do you know?
I know over 350 spells. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling like I'm very good at being able to use them.
Oh,
I feel like there's a pretty good chance I'd mess up. I don't know for sure, but I feel like my magic's a little random at times.
Ah, so, a little wild?
You could say that. Don't compare me to those cheapsteak hack sorcerers.
I wasn't going to. I'm not smart enough in the ways of magic to begin to diss a wizard about their magic. I'll diss Levki every day.
He does appear to be quite skilled, actually, but he might need to hear about the Karthus's folly. After all, keep him in check.
Maybe it might be a good idea for you two to talk to each other. Exchange a bit of information.
I am no longer taking on apprentices. My apologies. Besides, I'm not the real Elminster. Maybe the real Elminster could help. I'm kind of just a proximity, you know, a copy, a little homunculus puppet. I was meant for a child, after all.
I mean,
basically a toy. Oh my god, I'm a toy that eats cheese. That's hilarious. I love this. Give me more.
I moved my hand over, all the while thinking, I mean, Levki and a child, not really too different.
I really want to know what the fuck got you two guys beefing so hard. It's hilarious.
Actually, it was Dan's fault, funnily enough. And then Levki continued it and never stopped.
I was about to say it's horrifying, like philosophically speaking, to be Elminster, fucking pop, to be that.
Elminster the toy. That is pretty fucked.
He seems to love his existence.
He seems pretty chill. He seems pretty happy. I wonder if my shield will be able to do more powerful stuff if I feed it cheese.
Everything can be butter if you feed it cheese.
I'll have to give it a shot. I imagine he'll probably want it, like, melted or something like that. He's a little weird. I'm probably going to have to figure out a way to get a bunch of cheese to bring with me so that you can stay fed.
That is a wonderful idea. I highly recommend it.
Do you recommend any ways in specific that can be done?
Bags of holding. They keep food fresh.
Really? Well,
No, don't. No, that was a lie. I was tricking you. That was funny. It would have been really, really funny. But then so much wasted cheese, I had to change my mind. No, there's no air in a bag of holding. Everything rots really quickly. Vinthara's just in the dining room, just vibing, just having some extra food.
She is writing in her journal, and basically what she's doing is, I mean, ever since she got all her memories back, she's been writing the ones, like, what she can remember down, and she's basically just adding to that.
As you're doing that, you would feel the hand of your brother in your shoulder, and you hear in.
She, like, snaps her book closed, like, and looks up at you. Oh, hi. I'm sorry for just sort of walking out on you. Everyone.
No.
I needed
I
to.
should be sorry.
I'm this never really a good time to tell someone that their parents, who you thought were dead, are back actually. So it's. I'm not upset with you about
Yeah.
that. That's not what I was upset about at all. And I'm sorry that it came off that way.
Oh. I'm still sorry for not saying it to you before. As he said, Sam, what were you upset about?
Just sort of. I've gone from feeling this numbness to suddenly feeling everything so much all the time.
You're overwhelmed then.
Yeah, I guess. It's just like, you know, you know, I've done awful, irredeemable things. And I guess I sort of forced myself to go numb to everything. And now
Yeah,
I'm not. And
I mean, that should tell you what the incarnation you're currently in is. It's good. I'm not saying that it's good that you feel bad, but
I mean,
it should tell you that you have good in you, that your heart is good
do
if you
I?
feel bad for the wrong. I mean,
Have I really done? I don't think I can ever properly be good. I don't think I'm worthy of that. And I mean,
you know,
yeah.
I've been reading. My dad left in his library had one book that honestly affected me very deeply, and it had a very important thing to tell about this kind of stuff.
Mm.
It answered a very important question to me that I've been living by, and I will keep living by until the day I give my final breath. You know what this? You know what the question is?
What is it?
What is the most important step a person can give? What's the most important step for you, B? What's your opinion?
And she sort of has to stop, and she takes a while to think. All the while, like her tail just like flicks nervously. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really. I've not really thought about that. I mean,
The most? You mean? Like he makes you like keep going?
my entire lives up until now have been just sort of existing, hoping that maybe my death won't be some horrible, gruesome way, or that I won't have to burn a village down, or any number of things.
Mm. You're thinking, you're always thinking either too far in the past or too far or beyond your current life being. You wanna know what the most important step a person can take is?
What?
It's not the first and it's not the last. It's the next one. It's the next step that you take, the most important you're gonna take, because it means to continue. It's the most important step because it means that even if you fall, you will take a next step and try to do better. If you fall off, it's the most important step you take. It's to get up again,
Yeah, be keep role
a
playing.
better person. It doesn't matter your past, and it doesn't matter the destination. You have to keep going on. And that's what I want. That's what something I wanted you to understand, especially you, Bean, because you are in a very difficult situation. And of all the horrible things you claim to have done, are you telling me there never was a moment of softness, a moment of good?
I don't know. It all just sort of blurs. I mean,
And how about
I
now?
remember.
How about this life? Oh, sorry, go ahead. He didn't say that. If you said he remembered, he didn't say that. Keep going.
I remember at the beginning, back before I made the deal. I remember having a family, and it all sort of falls away so quickly. And then everything is just sort of a mess.
Hello.
Yeah.
Nuts. How about now? How about your life as Vinthara Elmcrown, my sister? Or learning with her father, playing with her mother, drinking that awful beer.
Oh, don't remind me. It feels clearer. In a way, I don't. God, this sounds so cheesy. I don't think I ever sort of. I mean, I guess what I mean to say is you're the first person that I remember ever hearing about this deal and not I'm wanting to help me and not, yeah.
Then you must have very bad luck. You have very much bad luck before meeting me. See, he's a bit vanaglorious at that. When he says that, he makes a fake pose there, myself. He's
She
not like that though.
gently punches you on the shoulder and then shakes her hand. Oh, your armor hurts.
It's made out of, you know what they say. Dragon thing is sharper. But yeah, no, Vin. As much as a mess things are, as much as it hurts, it's important that we keep the next step and that we try always our best. And we do not fustigate ourselves over the mistakes of the past. We must remember them and we must act according to it. We must learn from them. But if we trip ourselves out of it, we'll never get to anything. I regret oh so many things. Regrets are fading away somewhat, I'll admit, thanks to the wish, but they're still there, and they hold valuable lessons.
Do you think our parents would forgive me?
He blinks a few times. Forgive you?
Yeah, I don't know. I just
Forgive? What did you do to them? The only
nothing.
thing I
Nothing.
know, the only
It's
thing
just
that already, I'm pretty sure that is not that wasn't that mad that you sleep on his classes about druidic chant.
Yeah. I just do you think they're doing okay? I mean, can we go see them?
Yeah, we should. I really want to see how we could get that. Maybe find a wizard that could teleport us. I would really go back. I would literally like to go back that time.
Go make that awful beer again.
Just don't put poison ivy in it this time, please. I beg of you.
Yeah. She just pulls you into a hug.
Now here's the important bit. Now that you're done talking about all the emotional crap,
Yeah.
does Sarhorn approve in character?
Oh yeah. Vinthara probably still has upon his glasses. They're just on her forehead at the moment.
So Apollo.
Well, we've not had sex, if that's what you're asking.
For fuck's sake. And she's kind of laughing at that. I didn't need to know that.
Well, considering the
Uh,
murderous rage that enters your eyes.
it's look, it's not because Apollo seems like a bad guy. He doesn't. He seems like a genuinely piece of people, but I'm a little sister. You understand why I get like I get, right? It's
Yes.
the instinct.
Counterpoint. Not little. You said today I get to be the big sister. Going.
Yes, you are the big sister. Even more reasons. I'm extremely jealous, of course. And I'm gonna be overprotective of you regardless.
Well, I mean, you know, if he breaks my heart or something,
I'll break his kneecaps.
Yeah.
I'll break his kneecaps and his shoulders and everything and every bone in his body. And
No, you should.
even some that are
You
not
would
in
want
his.
to. You would want to break his fingers. Can't play a guitar with broken fingers. Or just chop off the hands.
Those are the first to go, yeah. Yeah, in general.
You have options. I honestly think I don't even know what it is at the moment. I think we're just flirting.
Well,
I'm marking it down as
as
it's
much as
complicated and an issue for later. That's a future me problem.
Yeah.
I mean, the alternate is
Look,
burying it down and pretending it doesn't exist, which is also an option.
it really isn't. I say, as I touch the glasses that he left you and like put them down like on your eyes, as I say.
Oh, it's so
As
purple.
much as of course it is. Look, as much as I'm gonna act angry or I'm gonna look at him with disdain. You understand that that's just me being your brother. I
Oh,
am
yeah.
I'm 100%. I'm 100% aware that you are your own woman. You have the fucking age, mental and physical. I'm not gonna say emotional. He clears his throat very quickly. To
She
be
sort
with
of.
whoever you want, and you have my support.
Wait, what do you mean by emotional?
Being. He looks at you. He doesn't say anything. Look at me. There. He pulls away the glasses again and says, "Look at me in the eyes."
She looks at you in the eyes.
Baby.
And now the night. And now the night that statement I made about your emotional age.
Ooh. But I'm perfectly emotionally mature and definitely am coping well with all my emotions and trauma.
You just talked
Shut
about
up.
how
Shut.
burying your emotions is not about the most healthy.
You guys just hear like uh one of Jurgen's kids out in the hallway just fucking like fall over laughing.
They got little spies. Your sisters, he says with a bit of
Technically, they're
sarcasm.
your They're also your sisters now.
Huh? Gee,
Well, if they're my sisters, they're also your sisters. Which one was it who was laughing? Can I tell?
Anna, the youngest one.
Anna, get over here.
Gotta catch me first.
Rainfara fucking
well,
launches herself at Mac Fuck from
Sarhorn says, Sarhorn says, unlike Vinthara, you don't have permission to get a boyfriend yet, or girlfriend.
or partner. I was gonna say person friend, but
Oh right, yeah. Sorry.
As with that, we will wrap things up for the night.
So he's subscribed to our anime channel, and so he's watching to see us on our adventures.
Yeah, exactly. He's a subscriber, and he would like to see how the story can